I thought I would come on and maybe capture some of the raw emotion of what it's like as an Olympic athlete, an elite athlete, when you just miss out on, achieving a really huge goal, or, if your dream is the Olympics, and what it feels like when it literally slips through your fingers. I think the reason I'm so devastated is just because of how close it was and how close I was to qualifying. When I had my concussion back in 2019, and that, coupled with having a baby, took me out of the sport for nearly 3 years. I had no expectation coming back to the sport. I just wanted to enjoy judo again. I wanted to be able to do it. I wanted to just experience the sport I'd loved for so long, and that I felt was ripped away from me in literally one moment. And when I was able to get back and enjoy the sport again, and even get back to competition, and I had such good success when I first came back, I think again I still had no expectation that I could even qualify for the games again. But I think having dropped out of the qualification in the last two events of the Olympic cycle, and being injured, and knowing that there was nothing I could really do about it unless I was going to risk a huge knee injury to try and compete when I wasn't ready, I just knew that there wasn't much I could do at that point, and it was going to be touch and go. But I want to be proud of myself for how far I've come, coming back from an injury that I know retires a lot of amazing athletes, having a baby, which is life altering. I want to be really proud of myself, and I will be once I've registered and processed, and I think it was just at that moment that I guess I got my hopes up about going to the games and potentially being good enough to qualify. And then it literally slipping through my fingers in the last few weeks of the qualification. It has literally been painful, heartbreaking, and I know I'll heal, I know I'll get over it, and I know I'll be fine. I've got such amazing people around me, my beautiful family, my little one. There's so many things to be happy for in life. I will get there. It's just it just hurts, and I guess when you really do try and you really do want something and it doesn't happen, or you fail, you have to accept that for whatever reason it didn't work out, or you wasn't good enough. And I can accept that, and my story doesn't have to end here because I failed to reach this goal. I can continue, I can keep going. I just need to find what my next goal is, my next purpose in the sport, and if it's still something that serves me good for my future. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's believed in me from the start of me coming back, because I was a new athlete, I was a new me. I did feel like I had to start again and re-find myself, and there are some people that just didn't stop believing in me even when I wasn't performing. I literally couldn't be where I am now without all of yous, my coach Joe, my judo club, British Judo, UK Sport, for the support. I wouldn't have been able to continue doing the sport without that kind of financial backing, to be able to continue training through pregnancy and postpartum. So thankful and grateful for the people, my sponsors, Wayne, Lakin and United, Absolute Performance, and I'm so grateful to have been able to do some amazing podcasts and work with some really cool brands. I would love to just continue this journey and maybe depart on a bit of a happier note than where I am now. So yeah, bear with me. I'm just going through it at the minute, but I feel like athletes don't normally show this side of the brutalness of what we do. You know, you see the photos, the traveling, the medals, the good moments, and then, you know, you don't get to see the heartbreak in it as well. And this whole experience has just been massively humbling for me. I think having been at the top level, you know, I guess I wasn't used to losing or, you know, falling short of a goal. But, you know, for whatever reason, the Olympics hasn't been my fairy tale. But yeah, it doesn't take away from the amazing things I have achieved or the amazing moments I have experienced in the sport, and that's the reason I do it, and the lessons I've learned and what I'll be able to teach my daughter and inspire other people. But yeah, just know it's not easy, and I will be here in body but not in mind sometimes, so just bear with me. I really appreciate you all, and I appreciate all the athletes that have reached out as well and been supportive. I'm here for you too. And yeah, let's get behind those who have done what is very, very hard to do. I'm so proud of my teammates who have, you know, done the job and earned the selections, and those who did also qualify but are reserves. It's not easy, and yeah, just keep going. Thank you for listening.